It is a historical and undeniable fact that the Jews defaced the scriptures to erase the prophecies of the Messiah. Thankfully, however, God has preserved this angelic worship passage intact in the ancient Greek Septuagint, the Samaritan Pentateuch, the Syriac Peshitta, the mother tongue of Jesus, and the Dead Sea Scrolls. These four ancient witnesses stand together to expose Judaism's crime of scriptural manipulation before the entire world. Indeed, English Bibles in America have reflected this historical fact, restoring the angelic worship passage back to its original place in the text of Deuteronomy. But what does the church of today, in Korea and across the globe, look like? It is completely bound, hand and foot, by the words mechanically repeated in its seminaries for the last 1,500 years. Of course, the Christian world does not intentionally follow anti-Christian trends. Yet, bound by the yoke of old theological tradition, it hesitates even when confronted with the facts, uncritically dragging itself along behind Jewish traditions. They ought to honestly admit what is wrong, but they consistently resort to lukewarm compromises so as not to disrupt the ecclesiastical atmosphere. Every human being can make mistakes, commit sins, and return through repentance. If academic theories and traditions differ from the original form of the scriptures, we must speak out courageously now. This is no longer the time to hesitate and be dragged along. We must truly be sober-minded as we approach this. We must indeed be sober-minded as we approach this. The trial has already begun. Now the only choice left for the Jews is whether to go down the path of Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus to the very end, or the path of Peter, who turned back in tearful weeping. And we, the Christian church, must also resolve to uprightly fulfill our role as prosecutors, standing on the side of truth. We must truly discard our stubborn obsession with that hypothesis, that God completely bypassed our free will and unconditionally kept the Bible inerrant. God does not reveal and protect the truth through mechanical inerrancy, but through his own living way.